What up, Jay Lynch Mob? You never know. One of these days, I might. The vibe might get to me. There you go. That's accurate. What Jay Carly said. That's a fact. Buddha, what up? Oh, Ben, you said you in the Galleria. That's probably why. What's good, y'all? Got to lay the foundation for the vibration. Yo, Hassan wanted freestyle so bad. Got some bars right there, Hassan. Got bars. All right, let me scroll up, see who's in here. Oh, Shahara, #1 again today. All right. Ramon's in the building. Stacy's in the building. Ben is here. Jay Carly's here. So Charles, what's good? Of course, Hassan is here with the bars. Jay Lynch Mob in the building. Buddha's in the building. Wannabe traders in the building. And Damon is in the building. What's good, man? Yeah, they dead at Chestnut Praline. That's why I ain't going to Starbucks. I straight got McDonald's. I got a frat for McDonald's because I ain't mess with Starbucks. They took away my flavors. Yeah, all that blondie, latte, and all of that. Nah, man. Nah. My flavors is either chestnut praline or the caramel ribbon crunch. That's kind of it. They took them both away. The smoked butterscotch is not bad, but it's like, I don't know, something about that butterscotch. Like it's coffee. I don't want the coffee tasting like butterscotch candy. You know what I mean? Yeah, that blondie. I think I tried it one time, like, cause they had a sample or something that they was letting people taste it. I was like, hell no, I don't want that. All right, let me see what we got here. I'm actually just logging back in now. Oh, I actually don't even have this on. This thing is charged up. I can turn this off. Shit is kind of noisy. Oh. Slap it out of his hand. Oh yeah, make sure you hit the like button when you come on. For those who have not. All right, what else we got? Okie doke. Oh, actually, maybe I could do it this way. Maybe I'll try this. I'm gonna try this, actually. Do a little reorganization on this thing. Yeah, I'm gonna try this. See what it do. Yeah, I tried this way. The temperature's rising. All right, cool. All right, got the platform set up. Excuse me. Wannabe trader was asking something. What did he ask? The larger the contract size, the less you need to trade. And the smaller contract size, you need to trade lots more. I'm assuming you mean the less often? Maybe that's what he meant. He said, I want to trade less, not more. Matthew said, don't trade more, just enjoy the flow. Take your time, build your account along with your skill. Yeah, I do trade NADEX, Jay. One of you got your question answered, right? I think you did, from the looks of it. Yeah, it looks like you got your question answered. All right, cool. Who's that? That's Sherelle, right? What's up, Sherelle? Hassan's still battling. Oh, snap. Hassan is still in the battle. Hey, Melanie. Melanie. I know who that is. Yeah, you recently joined training, right? I actually remember. What's up, Tyler? Seemed like two Schaefers joined the same day. I'm not sure if you guys were related or not. Actually, the your last name was spelled slightly different. Yours is SH and hers was SCH. I'm not sure if you guys were related or not. Jay says, okay, was getting into that in 2016, never stuck with it. They was giving me the runaround when signing up. I just stuck to crypto and Forex. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it could you more than likely you probably were they were telling you to send them documentation. Sound like that's probably the issue you was having at the time. But I tell you off top, NADEX is better than everything out there, bro. In my humble opinion, of course. It does have a nice little ring to it. Dr. Mark Fuller. Or as Walker would say, Dr. Mark Fuller. Oh, man. Ooh, that's hard. He said Director of Freedom. Whoa. That's hard right there, Tyler. Damn. I humbly accept. Jay said he was killing the demo. Oh, you was a demo warrior? Yeah, man. A lot of demo warriors out there, baby. Yeah, definitely. Right, Matthew? That was it. Hit it on the head. Shit. Nah, you know that's my bootleg setup, man. Keeping the sun out of here. Ain't no shame in my game. He says you got a new coat hook. Ain't no shame in my game, baby. I think people should be more ghetto. Because you naturally default into ghetto shit that you be doing anyway. Like, you know, trying not to do certain things. You should just do what you do. Want to be what is freestyle trading? I don't even know. It's just a name. It's just a name that I gave to the project that I'm doing now. I think that what's kind of crazy? Like, you see how Hassan was just rapping just now when I was playing the music? I think subconsciously freestyling and rapping, I don't know, it just got into me at the subconscious level. And I just decided to name it that. Freestyle trading. But the idea I was looking for is just like, I'm just gonna just do this real quick. And not even real quick, I'm just gonna do this now. I just feel like doing this right now. That's kind of like, normally when I have projects and challenges and stuff, I tell everybody about it and then everyone participates. But everyone is already participating in an existing project that I actually just finished. So I just decided to start something new. That's all it is. Matthew said, it only takes 28 trades to be at 200 contracts. Just saying. Come on, man. Come on. Weather right now is right now it's about 39 degrees, but it's like the temperature's dropping. Temperature's actually dropping. It was warmer early. It was like 46, 47. But I saw another snow squall. I think that's what it's called, where it just started snowing out of nowhere. It was a little gray cloud. Man, snow and rain just dropped, and then it just stopped. Like literally within about 45 seconds. Like it just was a gray cloud that was hovering. It just moved. And as it moved, it dropped a little bit of snow and some rain, and then it was gone. It's crazy. Yeah, you ever remember that day when I forgot how long ago it was. It was sometime in December, I think. A squall hit us. I was doing a live. And it got mad dark outside. Like it was like pitch black. The squall came, it hit for like 2 minutes, and then it was gone. That's crazy. Oh, okay. So you're not related to her, Melanie. Wow. Wow. That's an ill vibration right there. It was good. Yeah, it was early afternoon, Jay. You remember that, right? That's what I haven't done. I ain't set this damn alarm. I know I'm bugging out. I'm like, I don't hear nothing. The hell? I hear nada. Oh, and this thing closed my browser after all that work I did. Come on, yo. I'm gonna actually have to restart this computer today. It's been about a month. I have to restart the computer more often, I think. That's probably why I'm going through all these issues. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. Want to be at 200 contracts is like 4,000. If it loses 16,000. Yikes. We don't even use that word. He said lose. What's that about? Look, Matthew said, who's losing? It's scary. Nah, man. It's not scary. I tell you what is scary. What's very scary is not having skill and playing around with the market. That's scary. Which is why most people are scared, because they don't have skill. So it actually makes sense, when you think about it. Reason people be scared is because they don't have the skill. Yep. Well, that's a start. Said that you don't have skill yet. So you should seek it out. And I'll just leave it at that. Matthew said the skill gives you confidence. Only reason to be scared is if you don't have the skill to do it. Amen. No. Nah, we don't look at the charts, Damon. reason I even have them up at times is just for a visual for some of the new people that are adjusting, one, to the NADEX platform, and also that could be adjusting coming from a world of Forex. I know that that's challenging for some people at times. So all that is just a visual. That's really the only reason that I even have the charts up when I'm doing training for that purpose. But I've been doing more and more training without the charts, being more intentional, just so that people become accustomed to not seeing a chart so that they can actually begin to pick up on the actual skill, which is interpreting the actual market. So you don't need a chart for that. Just look at the price. Yep. Want to be you guys making 4K per trade? You did the math. If we taking trades of 200 contracts, then you just answered the question. The biggest takeaway that you should really have from when you come in to this environment, like with us, you come on these live streams and you hear us talking and all of that, is the fact that wherever we get to or wherever we choose to go, as far as size, in our account and all of that, we get there from $100. Nobody's throwing $10,000 into an account and making a deposit that big. We're not doing all of that. We starting with $100 and we're using our skill to go wherever we want to go. So we could take our $100 wherever we want to go. You know what I mean? Wanna be had enough. He said, where do I sign up? Look underneath this video in the description box and you'll see a link to sign up for the training. And you'll also see a link to connect with me on Facebook. So if you're signing up, also connect with me on Facebook. Send me a friend request so I can get you set up after you sign up. Damon said, no L's in the word win. So facts. Scared money don't make no money. Scared man don't make no money. Oh man, hate that. Matthew said, how much each individual person makes per trade isn't the real question. The question you should ask is how. Facebook, can it be via Skype? I have an account there. Nah, I'm not on Skype. I'm on Facebook. Just open up a Facebook account, use whatever name you want to, and send me a friend request. Because I use Facebook as the base for everything. Like that's where the group chat is, and that's how I communicate with everybody. So the minimum is $250 now, Jay. I guess at the time that you probably were trying to get started, it was probably $500. Yeah, it's $250. There we go. Now we talking. He said, okay, I'll do that when I get back from work. Good job, man. Good job. Strength and honor. Strength and honor. Oh man, it's real in the field, baby. No, it's very powerful though. You know, like what's going on here. Everybody know what it is. You know, it's only a matter of time. Like I've been saying that for the longest. Like this is a marathon. You know, it's not a sprint. It's not about that on any level. You know what I mean? At all. So what is bound to happen is gonna happen. Jay said, might pull the trigger, see what's up with my account. Definitely ready now. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, Team Alliance is where it's at, bro. And I'm not just saying that because it's me. I'm saying that because it's true. Oh, I'm pulling them up right now because I had to reopen this damn browser. The thing shut down for some reason. Like I had everything up, and I'm about to do my scan, and the thing just closed. I just need to restart the computer. That's all it is, and I just haven't done it yet. Being indifferent. I think yesterday when I was up, I posted an MRMH or something. I forgot which pair it was, but it was like it had to be like 2:30 in the morning, something like that. And it's interesting because I get on the charts sporadically. Like I don't really have a set time to be on. You know what I mean? Like I don't do that. I kind of intentionally don't do that. I like to just get on and then look and wait. If ain't nothing going on, you know, I'll be doing other stuff and multitasking while I'm also doing the quick glance, and then just chill and just wait. You know, wait it out, look and see what's going on. If I see anything that looks like it is transitioning into what we're looking for, then I'll start posting in the group chat. And if not, then I really won't say much at all. I'll just wait it out, you know, and then just rinsing and repeating. Matthew said, you'll never be able to thank yourself enough for just taking a step for growth. Man, he's not lying. This is awesome stuff going on here. Like for real. For people that been looking, I know a lot of people out there, they've been watching for a while, like for mad long. I know that because people tell me that all the time. They be like, yo, I've been looking at your videos for a year and a half. I'm like, damn. But I feel like better late than never. You know? If you've been watching for that long, then you see that the same thing is going on now that was going on when you were first looking. It's just rinse and repeat. I think that people have a tendency to do that because they try to like, I guess, look at something long enough to see if it's a legitimate thing that's going on. And I understand that. But it's like, it don't take long to see if something is legitimate or not. You know what I mean? At least not to me. It don't take me long at all. Like I'm going to take a look, see, find out what I need to find out, and then I make my decision from there. You know what I mean? Some people, it take them a long time to move. But it is what it is. That's a fact. That is a fact. Matthew said you can spot the real instantly. Facts. He ain't lying about that one. And they say real recognizes real. So I think that if you don't recognize the real, it's because you're not real. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking, but I'm not joking. You only identify with yourself. It's very interesting. You identify with yourself. That's what it is. It's the reason why people like misery loves company. It's the same principle. Same damn principle. Yep. You identify with your damn self. Keep my eye on the pound. One of the pound is slowing down. At first glance, it looked like it is slowing down somewhat, but I also see timing issues with the behavior too. So that's just waiting. That's just a waiting game. Just waiting it out. J. Carey said, I fully co-signed everything Matthew said. Pick up vibes that you radiate. Woof. Uh-oh. I have to go to church in a second. Yeah. Right. Like sporadic. Moves suddenly, then calms back down. Right. Yep. And ultimately, being able to see through that is one of the many nuances also that comes along with your skill and your ability to see the market. You begin to recognize the timing of that type of sporadic like behavior. You start picking up on and seeing when the market is interjecting it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know what to wait for. You just wait. Then as soon as you detect it, you're like, nah, it ain't there yet. So the very thing that, what I think the inexperienced and also the thirsty, what they doing all day is trying to find a reason to trade. We're not doing that. We really looking at all the reasons to not do anything. Until all of the reasons to not do anything just go away, and then there's money right there just waiting for you. That's all. Like it's very relaxing. Like I be mad relaxed when I'm looking on the charts. Like very relaxed. I just be chilling. Just wait, see it. You can see when when it's transitioning. You can see when it transitioned and it almost did it, then it didn't. Then you see it go back. Then you see you see what I'm saying? Like you can just see everything. It's like being in a box in a stadium. You see the whole field. See the whole thing. SB said, I learned not to be thirsty by your rants. Yo, thank God for Rant Man. Yes. Rantman is a cool dude, man. He's a cool guy. Ramon said, yeah, the stress goes away as the skills elevate more and more. You know it. Yes. He said Rantman slaps the thirst out of you. Yes. Yes, he does. And Rantman just really helps you to see yourself. That's what it is. He really just helps you to. He just, it's like he's holding a mirror up like this. Like, look at your shit. Look at your bullshit. It's crazy. Ooh, that's hard. You said 8-0 this week by controlling thirst. Nice. Nice. Matthew said he was listening to Shawnee again this morning. Everything he was saying reminded me of myself. Didn't I say that? When on the training, I said that. And I'm like, damn. It's like when you reach a certain elevated state and it's like a certain level that you get to, you do start to sound the same because you're doing the same shit at that level. So your diction, your like even the way that you talk, like I kid you not, when I first heard Shawnee talking, like he sounded like Matthew to me. I don't know if I was bugging out or if I was the only one that thought that. I was like, is this Shawnee or Matthew? Who the hell is this? I was like, yo, this sounds like Matthew. Like literally. Even his cadence and everything sounded like him. He was like, guys, let me tell you. Guys, I'm telling you guys. He said the market looks slow to me all the time. More so, never in a rush. Get there when we get there. Yep. SB said, I see things more clearly. That's hard. That's hard. Telling you, the rant man got that mirror up, man. He said, it's like Mark says, wait because Mark is going to give it up and boom, there it is. Facts. That is a fact. That's something that I always think about, like the fact that ultimately the market is always going to give it up. And when you're not thirsty, what happens is you remain calm until the time that the market decides to do that. If you're busy and you're deviating and doing a bunch of reckless stuff because you can't control your thirst, you're doing everything except what you should be doing, and you're seeing everything except for what you should be seeing. So then when it comes, you don't see it. Like I've actually bared witness to people do that. They're like, man, I don't know, I didn't see that. Or I'm not seeing, MRMH. I'm not seeing this, not seeing that. And it's like, well, you got to be calm until it comes. Like you can't try to do other stuff, trying to force it to come or trying to force yourself to see something that ain't there. Like it's not going to work. It is not going to work. If you just relax and just be cool, when it does come, you'll be around to see it. Because you didn't deviate and do some dumb shit while you were waiting for it. Yep. Give yourself the necessary time that you need, man. That's all it is. That is all it is. Ooh, that was a good question Rich asked in the group chat. I'm just looking at that. He said, how many profitable behaviors are there? That's hard. That's hard. They end up being paralyzed. Exactly. You paralyzed when the shit comes. Cause you was doing bullshit when you was supposed to be waiting for shit to come. Then when stuff comes and everybody, who waited is able to take advantage of it and benefit from it, you not around when that comes. And you still wondering what you did or what you're not seeing. But I will say that I'm starting to see a lot less of that. So, I'm always going to see the cup is half full versus half empty. I could talk about it because people do it, but at the same time, I do acknowledge that people are doing it less often, and there's much fewer people doing it now. So that's progress. That's definitely progress. Jose, what's up, man? Ben said the secret is to always begin with the end in mind and to know exactly what you're looking for with the power of time on your side. Yes, reverse engineering. Yep. Yes, indeed, it works. Definitely does work. Euro is stable. It is out of sync for the time being. And it's also, it looks like it's trying to reposition itself. Let me see what else is going on. Yeah, so the euro, that ended up pricing out, but it's very stable. The pound currently is timing is off still. Like it was in position, but the way that the pricing was showing, you could see that it was going to do something funny, and that's exactly what it did. And you don't know what it's going to be. Sometimes it might be a burst, or sometimes it might be a sudden reversal or whatever. But whatever it is, you ain't got nothing to do with it. Like you ain't gonna have no parts of that. You know what I mean? Just wait it out, relax. Yeah, the euro is actually very stable right now. You just gotta wait for it to, once it's in position for it to sync up. Then when that happens, you'll see things happen. Dollar yen is also stable right now. Pound is slowing down, like the environment is getting there. But not only does it still have like a level of speed still there present, but the timing also of the movement is still off. But because it's slowing down, you see that more now. We were just talking about it a minute ago, about the sporadic movement. The reason that you see that sporadic movement so clearly on the pound is because it's starting to slow down now. When it's moving fast and doing all of that, it just looks fast. When it slows down, then you see what the real behavior actually looks like. And that's all of the sporadic, stuff that you're seeing in there. So just like always, just a waiting game. Winston, what's good, man? Ben said, like a sniper, you stay in position and only take your shot when you see your primary target in sight. That's it. That's it. And that's a discipline. Like that's the part right there that requires discipline. Because you're not just shooting. Like you want to shoot because you want to get your shot, but eventually you learn to not want to shoot because you only want to take one kill shot. Like as a sniper, you're not there to spray. You're there to shoot one shot, hit your target, and get out of there. That's it. That's your mission. And you're not there to hit the wrong target either. You're there to hit your target. SB said bullets and bearish don't really apply with NADEX. Very good. He said it's about timing. Woo. Good stuff, man. Because the market can be bullish, but the price may be below your strike. Definitely. Definitely. The direction of the market becomes, I'm not going to say completely irrelevant, but it becomes so non-relevant when you compare that to being present at the right time with the right movement in the market present, that you begin to not really pay that much attention to direction. Like the way that some people trade, they're trading the direction with the hopes of the market remaining either above or below their strike price. So they trying to go with where they think the market's going. So it's just like if you're bullish and you trade in binaries, you're like, all right, well, I want to get into a buy. So you're looking for a buy. But if you miss the how, meaning how is the market moving? Because it could be bullish. It could be bullish all day. But your timing could be completely off if you don't understand the behavior that's currently there. You see what I'm saying? Because the behavior that's currently there means that the market can completely violate the line in the sand that you selected. When you pick out a strike, you're selecting a line in the sand, and then there's time attached to that. Like we dealing with the 5-minute binary. So that means when you pick out your line in the sand, you got to be right about the time. Like, damn, this got to hold this amount of time for me to get my money. And you're bullish, but in your mind, you're like, damn, I'm bullish, but look at what it's doing now. And it's because you misjudged the behavior of the market. Like that's the part right there that people miss when they're coming from the Forex environment into NADEX. That's why I always talk about it, because I know that you're going to do that if you're coming from Forex. You're already going to be in the whole trend, pivot points, support resistance. You thinking about indicators. You looking at double tops, triple tops. You looking at channels, right? You looking at all type of shit. None of it is relevant when it comes to timing. Yeah, you looking at fib levels. You got an Ichimoku cloud on the chart. you doing all type of shit. Yes, you look at that divergence. And you got all of this shit on your chart and still be losing your trades. And you just like, yo, what the hell's going on? We simplify all of that shit. We strip the whole chart. Matter of fact, we don't even have a chart. We took the chart off. This is how ill we are. Like, we could pat ourselves on the back for this shit. We don't even have a chart. Like, listen to what I just said. No chart. Come on, man. Yeah, getting all type of vertigo. You dizzy and shit. Oh man. Yeah, it's amazing, man. Oh look, Shahara said, can't forget the good old MacD. Yo, oh shit. Damn. MacD, fractals. You got fractals on the chart. You think you're doing something with your fractals. I used to love talking to people that like was trading Forex when they was like trying to transition into NADEX, because they hit me with all the jargon. They're like, yeah, well, there's a fractal at the 1823 level. There's also a support and resistance level there, and there's a double. I'll be like, yo, go ahead and try to trade off of everything you just said to me. Go ahead. Go ahead and do your thing. Yes, exactly. Walker said, do you still get people who say you can't time the market? What? That's a very popular phrase in conventional market lingo. They love to talk about that shit. They love to talk about how you can't time the market. They love talking about risk reward. They love that shit. I mean, like when I traded Forex, I didn't use half of that shit. I think I might have used maybe a moving average and probably just like price action. Like that was it. And then eventually when I stopped using any of that, I took everything off. I didn't have nothing on my chart. My chart was naked when I was trading Forex. I just used to look at it. Like I'll be able to just look and be like, nah, nope, that's not going to be a winning trade right there at all. Elliott waves, harmonic cloud. Yeah, all type of shit. Yeah, that's when the trash talk happens. I knew it was going to go down. No, that's why I hate NADEX. Yes. Yep. You heard that guy remember that day when I was playing that video? And he was talking about, see, I told y'all, man. I told y'all I was going to do that shit. He was so upset. He was mad. See, because that's like if when I started on NADEX, if I would have tried to force my Forex mindset in NADEX, yes, Lincoln Mitchell. Oh shit. Yes, you hit it on the head. Yeah, but if I'd have tried to force my Forex ways when I came on NADEX, I would still be losing. Because you can't. You have to adapt. You got to adapt to what you on. Like, you got to figure it out, and you better figure it out quick. So it didn't take me long to figure out like the binaries. By the time I started actually just sit my ass down and look at shit, like I had to strip everything away. And then that's when I started to reverse engineer, because I was like, all right, first of all, with these 5-minute binaries, Why you can't win every binary? Like these are questions that I used to be asking myself. I'm like, yo, why you can't win all of them shits? I need to find that out. Let me find that out first. And y'all know what happened after that. I told y'all. Hundreds of trades I took within a 48-hour period. Figuring it out. The 115. Damon said the 115. And on which pair? The pound? The 15. The pound actually does look a lot better than it was looking. I can't say that. It still got that little timing thing in it though. It's like still spurty. Euro look real good. That's only a matter of time right there. That joint get in position. Same thing for the dollar yen. Yeah, they look good. Or has he got a little timing stuff going on with it that I'm still seeing? And the pound is it's really trying to get there. This is the calmest I've seen the pound probably all day. Like right now. Actually. But yeah, man. Yes, exactly. TA was born. Yes. Yep. Yes. Damon said on Forex, if you don't know where the big boys play at, you'll get burned. Yeah, that also has a part within Forex, depending on your trading style. You're right. Because then in Forex, you got so many different ways to trade. Like you can swing trade, you can put on intermediate term trade, you can scalp. It's so many different ways to go about trying to trade. And you got to figure out the framework for whatever way you choose to trade. Like that's another thing too. Like knowing where to put your stop loss, and then basing your projection of where your take profit is gonna be has to make sense where the level is. Like, all right, you doing 2-to-1 risk reward, but does it make sense that you even projecting your profit target to be at that level? Like, why would the market go there? If it does go in your direction, why is it going there? You got to figure out why it would make sense to even have your trade set up at that time. So it's way more that you got to do with Forex. Mad more work. NADEX, simple, man. NADEX is simple, baby. Just wait. Like, just wait. That's all you got to do. Just wait it out. Our ability in the market is much more precise and way more extensive than the average Joe on the platform. So everybody caught up in all that risk reward, when our trade set up, we got them. Like, oh, you like risk reward. You like good risk reward. All right. Yeah, let me give you all the risk rewards you want. You're gonna get this work. You're gonna get this damn work, man. Damn, I gotta bail out early today. I forgot about that. Oh shit. Alright, I'm gonna look at this last one, then I'm gonna take off. My little girl, she gonna be dancing her little heart out. As we say, If it can't work out where the market is going in 5 minutes, how you going to work out where it's going to go in the next hour, day, or week? Right. Very true. Very true. Winston, no permission slip yet for the pound. At least not since I've been watching. Yeah, just gotta make a believe out of them, man. That's all it is. I enjoy them type of people that feel like that, because I don't know, like they just, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. After a while, it's like it's kind of like how somebody's saying something as you're doing it. They telling you that you can't do something, but you doing it though. Like you telling me I can't do it as I'm doing it. I never understood that. I'm like, how you doing that? And it's like after a while, the more that they do that, it's like the more silly that they look, because you busy telling me what I can't do and what's not possible as I'm doing it though. Like while I'm doing it, you telling me that. It'd be different if it's like I didn't do it yet. But I'm doing it. And you still telling me, nah, nobody does that. After a while, you just be looking silly. Just be looking silly, man. Jay said it's all speculation at the end of the day. Not really. Like with the market, you speculate when you don't understand how to interpret it. Then you guess. You be like, all right, based on what I'm seeing here, it's probably going to do this instead of that. So that it's like you pick one. That's speculation. Observation, study, and interpretation is not that. There's a difference between speculating and guessing and actually looking, seeing, interpreting the information, and knowing when the right time is to be present in the market. There's a difference between those two things. The latter is what we do. So that's why I don't fully agree with that. Yes. SB said it's not speculation if you know what you're doing. He's right. He's right. Matthew said, yeah, I've heard that. Like, yeah, watch as I'm packing up my desk later. Oh, man. Yo, did I ever tell you the story when I had left my job? I mean, the day that I left. I'm not sure if I ever told you about that. But it was similar to what Matthew just said. I'll never forget. There was a dude the day of when I was leaving. He was like, yo, it's like somebody told me that you was leaving. He's like, I didn't believe them though. I said, yeah, leaving. He said, oh, what you gonna be doing? What I always see you doing in the truck and on the laptop? Because at the time I was working for Verizon. And I used to have my laptop in the truck. Like I straight had a laptop. And I used to be trading on the laptop while I'm working. Driving around in the truck with the laptop. I was like the only person that had a personal laptop. Everybody else had the Verizon laptop that they was doing Verizon work with. I had my laptop that I was doing my work with as I'm driving. So people used to always be bugging out, like seeing me on the laptop. They're like, yo, what are you doing on the laptop? I'm like, I trade. And, I never could have the conversations because at that time, nobody knew what Forex was. Nobody knew any of that. So nothing that I was saying made sense to anybody. Like nobody could relate to anything I was talking about. But yeah, I remember the day of, the dude was like, nah, man, you can't quit this job. He telling me this the day that I'm leaving. He was like, nah, you bullshit. You coming in tomorrow, right? I was like, you can be here tomorrow. You ain't gonna see me. I'm out. So he really did not believe me. He really thought that, he was like, nah, nobody quits this job. Like in his mind, he was like, you can't quit this job. Like this is the greatest job ever. You can't quit this. This is the job everybody wants. I was like, nah, man, I'm out. He telling me I can't quit. He's telling me I'm not leaving. He's telling me, oh, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Yo, I never saw that dude again after that. And what's funny is that somebody that I know ran into him and he asked him, he was like, yo, whatever happened to Fuller? And it was like, Fuller left the job. Yo, like, where you been? And had a whole conversation about it. Yo, he just could not accept the fact that I was leaving that job. Even on the day of, as I'm leaving the job. I'm like, I'm leaving. Like, this is my last day today. Like, he saw me, I had all my tools and everything. I brought the tools into the office and all type of shit. So people are crazy, man. They be telling you what you cannot do, won't do, what you're not doing. While you're doing it, they telling you what you're not gonna do. People be wilding out, man. They be wilding. But yeah, that's how you just prove everybody wrong, man. By just doing it. SB said, to be honest, the main thing that you need is controlling yourself, full stop. Learning the skill is easy. Ooh, that's hard. That's hard. Jay said he the only one in his hood doing this. Jay, what you from New York, right? Walker said, but Massa treat us good here. Basically what I hear at my benefits rich job. Yes. Yes. Yes, that was the whole mentality. It was like the way that people used to be at that job. It was like, yo, I'm never leaving this job. Like, this is how they used to be talking all the time. Never leaving this job. And I'm like, it's a cool job. It's great. It's a great job. But it's a job. And it's like, see, if you're not really cut from that cloth, you can't relate to people for too long that talk like that anyway. Because they just have a one-track mind of going to work every day, and that's what is going to be their life. Their life is going to be that job. They're going to be on that job, and that's it. They're going to retire from that job and all of that. You know what I mean? So that's what people be doing. Oh, you in Staten Island? Okay, I'm in Brooklyn. BK all day. Jay, you trade crypto now? Definitely. Jay Carey said it's a vibe. I'm at work like, no. Right. Right. Ernest said when he put in his 2 weeks, they thought he was bluffing. It took him another 2 weeks after my last day to process my separation paperwork. Crazy. What's going on, Bill? Yeah, and you know, that's all it is. It's a mentality, man. Yes, concrete ceiling. Like I never ever talk down about a job, like, or having a job. I don't think that it's bad to have a job and to work. I think that you're selling yourself short if you're limited to just thinking in terms of a job. Even if it's a job that you love and you see yourself there with a future and everything, I just think that you should always have something else going on in addition to your job. Your job can't just be your be all end all. I don't think that that's wise to do that. And I'm not even suggesting that everybody should be an entrepreneur. Some people should not be an entrepreneur because you have to be cut from a certain cloth to be an entrepreneur. It's not for everybody. Even trading is not for everybody. Trading is not for everybody because everybody can't do it. Trading is not for everybody because everyone is not willing to deal with themselves in order to be a successful trader. Some people just ain't gonna take the time that's necessary to overcome their bullshit in order to be able to do this and to succeed at it. Some people just are never gonna do that. That's why it's not for everybody. It's not like, oh well, everybody can't do it because this is for special people. The only thing special really about us is the fact that we're willing to deal with our bullshit and to overcome all of the shit that we got going on in order to do it. That's what makes us special. But I'm not special because I'm different than you. I'm special because my mentality is different than you. That's what separates the people that can come over here versus the people that can't come over here. Some people never gonna make their way over to this because of their mindset, keeping them locked up. Your mentality can keep you in prison, in jail, in your mind. And if that's where you decide to remain comfortable and you cool with it, then you're never gonna shift out of it. That's why this would never work for you. Your mindset won't allow you to come into this because you're not willing to deal with the bullshit that you got, period. You okay with your bullshit. And that's what it is. That's the difference. Yep, that's the difference right there. Ernest said he quit after 20 years on the job. My bad, Shahara. I know. I was supposed to have been going, right? Oh, snap. Bill said layoffs, fired, replaced, obsolete, no security. 100%. 100%. No matter how good the job is, no matter how awesome your bosses are, no matter how great your staff is, you might have wonderful people on your job. You might not. Either way, you should still have something else going on, in my opinion. Yeah. Rich said he first got to let the knowledge dance around the car in our minds. Oh, snap. Shahara said, what's an awesome boss? I don't know. I just was saying shit. I'm sorry, Shahara. But you know what? No, let me not say that, because there's some people that feel like, yo, my boss is great. There's people like that. They have a pretty good superior, whoever their supervisor is or whoever's in charge of them. Maybe they ask them for time off, or they're lenient with them, or they let them get away with stuff on it could vary. To them, yo, my boss is great. She said, bless them, Lord. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. See, because we not cut from that cloth. That's why. That's why. Yo. The one takeaway that I got from every job, and I think I told you this before, Every time I had a job, I always took something valuable away from the job. I never spent time on the job and did not get something of value from the job. I've never done that. And that's a behavior that I created for myself to do. I felt like I don't care what the job is. I'm getting something from it. And I'm not talking about my paycheck. I'm talking about something of value from the job that I can take into the future that will benefit me at a later time. Don't got to benefit me right now, but I got to find something of value in this shit that I'm doing right now that I could take with me. Have to. So I always made that my goal, and it was always the drive. It was always that drive that I needed to go to work every day. Mind you, I'm doing something I don't feel like. I don't want to go to work every day. This is how I'm thinking while I'm working. I'm like, I don't want to do this shit. But instead of saying and thinking, yo, I hate this, I can't stand doing this shit. Instead of doing that, what I did in my mind, once again, is I psyched myself out and I said, yo, nah, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get some good shit from this job. So whether it was connections, networking, talking to people, find out what they doing, something like talking, finding out what people are doing. Like what do you have going on? What else are you doing other than working here? That type of stuff. Developing relationships. All of that shit was valuable. And just the fact that I had that mentality going into every job, every time I had a job, the value that I pulled from the job led to a better job or a better situation on the next job. Every time. I'm telling y'all that shit, because I never was an employee. I never had the employee mindset. Like, I've never had that. Never. From the gate, I remember when I got my working papers when I was 14. I was like, yo, I'm gonna work and I'm gonna save my money. I'm gonna just save up. I don't even know what I'm gonna do yet, but I'm doing something. This is my thinking at 14 years old. By the time I was 1998, how old was I then? I was 20. By the time I was 20 years old, the job that I ended up with there, I had an opportunity to go to Europe for 9 days. Mind you, I'm 20 years old. And like I said, the whole time, every job that I had led up to a better job because I always felt like I'm going to take something from the job. I think I told you, the very first job I had, I was working in a health center. Like, it was in a business office in a health center. And it's like, damn. What can I do with this really? I taught myself how to type. At 14 years old, there was a lady that was working at a desk and she's typing. She's doing all of this. I'm like, yo, how you type like that? So then she was like, well, I type about 60 words per minute. And I was like, all right. So she used to have projects that she was doing. So I was like, let me type out your projects. Let me see if I could learn how to type. So then she was showing me where to position my fingers on the keyboard. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna learn how to type 100 words a minute. Learn how to type 100 words a minute. And over a summer at my first job. Cause then as I'm having conversations with all the people in it, it was all probably 25 and up. Everybody that worked in the office. I'm 14 years old and I'm talking to everybody in the office. All of everybody else in the program with me, all quiet in the corner, just doing whatever they doing. I'm walking around the office, introducing myself, talking to everybody in the office, getting to know everybody. Everybody knows my name now. So I'm like, what you do here? Oh, I'm in charge of this and blah, 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 and I got to do this and blah, blah, blah. Oh, I got to go. All right, y'all, I'm out. Yeah, I see y'all on trading. Let me get out of here.